Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whisky Friend with me, Alan. We'll be looking at the GLENCADAM 15, which I think is probably going to be the one. If anyone's tried GLENCADAM out there, then 15 is probably the one that they'll have tried. After all, it was Ralphie's Whisky of the Year, or one of his Whiskies of the Year. And funnily enough, after Ralphie did that, this bottle completely sold out all over the place. And it's taken a bit of time for it to come back because I've waited for probably a year to get this bottle again. So without any further ado, guys, I'm going to crack on with the 15. Just a quick reminder, I have done the GLENCADAM 10, which if you've missed it, I'll pop a link above. And I've done the GLENCADAM 13 Reawakening, which I'll drop a link above. If you managed to miss out on that, you can catch up. So today, GLENCADAM 15. I'll do a little bit, I'll whiz through a little bit about the distillery. If you've watched the past two videos, then you might want to skip past this part. But GLENCADAM, it's founded in 1825. Not a great past, not a lot of history, not a lot of great things went on, but the whiskey continued to produce for a lot of blends, which you see a lot of single malts did back in the time. It was all aimed at blended whiskey. It closed its doors in 2000 and it reopened in 2003 when it was bought by Angus Dundee Distillers, and it's been cracking on ever since. It's known, it's a southeastern Highland distillery, and it's classed as its whiskies are quite delicate. I'll come on to in a second why it's a delicate whiskey. At the distillery, it's an old traditional distillery. Everything's back as it did in the old days. Not a lot's changed, and it's very, very traditional. So I'm just going to read you a little bit off this tin, which I thought was quite interesting. So GLENCADAM has operated two pot stills since the beginning. An unusual feature about the stills is their lye pipes run upwards at an angle of 15 degrees rather than downwards. The belief that this helps to produce a particularly delicate and mellow spirit, which after maturation yields sweet and fruity notes in their final product. I can testify to that, guys, because this whiskey is very delicate and it is very fruity and it is very sweet. This expression has been bottled at 46% volume to retain the whiskey's unique and natural characteristics and subtlety of taste, and by not chill filtering this whiskey, it ensures the aromatic components in this whiskey are preserved to enhance presence and flavour. Super. Somebody's actually put this on the bottle, and again, I've got to give props to GLENCADAM for this. Fantastic job at GLENCADAM. I say the two that I've tried have been fantastic, and I say I have tried this before, but I'm going to uncork this one, try it. It will be a neck pour, but as I say, I have tried this before, and I know it does get better and better as it goes down the bottle. So let's crack this open. I'm looking forward to this little, hope this pops the way I expect it to pop. Oh, lovely. It's fruity and it's sweet again. But anyway, let's crack on. Oh, here comes the glug. I think I poured a big dram there. You can tell I'm looking forward to it. Super. Okay guys, without any further ado, let's crack on with it because I can't wait any longer. Again, colour, beautiful straw colour. This is a touch darker than the 10-year-old. I think it's the extra years in the cask. Again, this is predominantly ex-bourbon casks. Again, 46% ABV. Non-chill filtered and all natural colour. Super. So on the nose, Again, it's sweet and fruity. In my opinion, guys, the 10-year-old was the fruitiest and the sweetest of them all so far. I think you can just smell the age a bit more in the later ones. These do smell a bit older. Again, it's fruity and it's sweet, it's clean and it's fresh like all the others. And it is, again, it is quite delicate. But I'm getting more lemon, some fresh fruit, so I'm getting some lemon and some melon on this one. And this is maltier, so there's more cereal in this one. It's more oaty. Some honey and some vanilla. And I'm picking up some stoned fruits in this one. Maybe some peaches. And maybe a nectarine. And just in the background, I'm getting some spice. It's not as grassy as the 13, this. 13 had a little bit more cut grass. But again, this is another great nose. Very engaging. It just sets you up. Really looking forward to tasting it. So stop wasting time, Alan, and just get on and taste it. Slange. So like the 10, this is a little bit assertive, it's a little bit more assertive than the 13 was. But again, it's still delicate, it's beautifully sweet, it's very soft. And then as it builds, it's got a thicker mouthfeel. It's just coating the palate. It's very mouth-watering. The fruits are there, the lemon's there. As it's developing, it's gone a bit nuttier. See, the almonds are in this as well, so it seems to be a characteristic of all of GLENCADAMs, is that they're delicate, they're sweet, they're fruity, and they're nutty, and there's a touch of spice comes in the back. And there's, as they're getting older, there's more cereal coming through the palate. So that seems to be the house style. This is quite tangy on arrival as well. See, it is soft and it's fruity, but as it develops, it gets really, really juicy. So it's really like a real juicy fruit. I'm getting a touch of banana in this as well. And this is a little bit, as it's developing, this again, we're opening up with fruit and sweetness. And then the cereal's coming in, and then the nuts are coming in, and then the spice is coming in. And as it's on the back of it, the back of the development, it's gone a bit woody as well, so there's a bit of wood spice in this. So it's spicy and it's woody and it's oaky, and there's some dryness. But all in all, it's a fantastic. I'm just going to try another little sip again, guys. Been looking forward all day to this. I can understand why Ralphie made this one of his whiskies of the year, because it's super whiskey. I think it retailed about, I think I paid about £60 for it. So for a 15-year-old, the price in stocks at GLENCADAM's fantastic. I'll just give you a quick whiz through. I think the 10 was £36. The 13 was about £46. 15 is £59. And then if I go on to the 18, I think that was about £84. And even the 21 is about £96. So even for a 21-year-old, they've got that under the £100 mark, which I think is fantastic. And it's again, it's testament to the distillery. So, on the finish, guys. Again, this is long. It's juicy, it's fruity, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's that big cereal note in the middle, and then the cereal's still there at the end, and it's oaky and it's dry. And again, but it's all in all, these are just getting better as I'm going through this little mini series. They're just getting better and better. But again, they've got great noses. It's just great whiskey. And again, as it's all craft presented, you've got to give credit to the distillery because they're putting out some super whiskey. And hopefully with me doing this and lots of other reviewers picking up on GLENCADAM, then I think it's a whiskey. I think it's a little gem that I've just discovered again. Like the Glenallachie, I think I've come across these little not well-known distilleries. I think I may be giving the Macallans a miss for a while, and I may be giving the bigger known brands a little bit of a miss, and I'm going to just try a few more of these lesser well known distilleries because I think they're putting out some fantastic whiskey. So that's me, I'm Alan, the Whiskey Friend. If you've liked this, please smash that like button. If you've subscribed, then thanks very much. If you're watching again for the first time and you've just come across my channel, if you like it, hit the subscribe button, and you may want to hit that bell for future notifications, and it'll keep you updated with what I'm putting out next. And again, without any further ado, guys, until next time, see you later. Bye bye now.